Alright, you guys, this is for all the cute little families out there that want to have something healthy and they're not always used to cooking vegetables or certain kind of vegetables. So, asparagus, we're going to make asparagus and we're going to keep it healthy and it will still taste good and everybody should like it. My daughter loves when I make this asparagus for her. So I'll show you exactly what I do to make asparagus. Alright, so I'm going to chop off the hard ends, but first I'm going to rinse them off really good. And usually when you're picking out asparagus, I'm used to the thin ones because they're more sweet, the thinner ones, but we got big ones this time. They're pretty honkers right now. So yeah, that's okay. We'll just end up cooking them longer. So yeah, they might take a little bit longer, but always when you pick asparagus out, try to go through the thin ones that have a bunch. Okay, I'm going to cut the ends off all the way till the softer part. It's easier just to break them off actually. This is how you know this is soft. This is all this good stuff. This is the hard stuff. The stems. You don't want the stems. So I'm just going to bust them all off. And it should be easy to break off. You shouldn't have to force it too much. That's how you know which ones, the hard parts off. Yeah, see? And there's many ways to cook asparagus. You can wrap it in tin foil, rinse them off really good, put salt and pepper on them, and lots of garlic powder. And you can wrap it in tin foil really good and throw it in the oven or barbecuer. And you just got to keep an eye on it until it's really green and soft. And that's how you know when it's done. So right now I'm just rinsing them off in hot water, warm water. Really good. Just let them soak there for a minute in hot water. And just rinse them really good. Okay, now here's our bowl of asparagus, and we're going to season them really good. And I like them plain, but a lot of kids don't, so that's okay. But this is good asparagus, so. All right. So you kind of want to put a lot of salt in asparagus so it has this good flavor to it. I mean, you just want to put a good amount and then twist it around. Make sure you get it all covered up. And then some garlic powder. Some. And it can be any cheap garlic powder. You don't have to get the expensive kind. And just kind of coat it really good. Okay. And sometimes I change it up because, if you taste it before you put it in the pan, right now you're just getting your pan pretty hot right now, letting it sit there on medium. I'm going to taste this and see how it tastes seasoned. And if you like it, you know it's going to taste just like this when you cook it, and it's going to taste good. Yeah, that's good. So we're going to put it in there. If you don't tell your kids about chili powder, if you add a little chili powder to some of your steaks or your chicken or your asparagus, it tastes really good. So, but I don't think I'm going to add that this time. I'm just going to keep it garlic, salt, and pepper. And we're going to put it in this pan, this saute pan. And just put a lid by your pan. You don't necessarily have to cover it yet because you kind of want to saute it. Saute it means kind of like, you know, you want it kind of browning it, so you don't want to cover it and get the moisture, unless you want moisture, you know, in it. It just depends on how you like the taste. I'm going for a more grill taste, like saute, barbecue kind of feel. But tin foil, wrap it in tin foil, throw it in the barbecue or your oven, or a pan is fine, as long as you season it how you like it. And taste it before you cook it and see if you like the seasonings. But yeah, if you want to keep it more healthy and decide that, you know, a lot of people don't like butter, and some people do. So if you are the type of person that likes butter, but a lot of people that are at your place that don't like butter, just hold off on the butter, and you can put a side of butter on the table, and you can butter your own vegetables, you know, exactly how you want, if you like the butter stuff. But yeah, if you want it, it tastes really good without the butter, so you really don't need butter at all. Okay, I'm going to turn it up to about medium high. Cover it a little bit so it can start cooking a little bit. Because it's going to take a while. These are chunky asparagus. Kind of just cover it for a minute, and then I'll uncover it. But since these are bigger asparagus, I'm going to cover them for a little bit because they're going to take longer. You want them to start cooking the inside of them a little bit quicker. Thinner asparagus, you wouldn't need to cover it. It'd be fine just sauteing in a pan, and it would be done soon. And it would get brown, and it would be, you know, fully cooked because they're thinner. But chunkier asparagus, you got to kind of cover the pan and let it simmer for a little bit so it can cook the insides. And you want to keep an eye on it because, you know, depending on your oven and how it works, you want to keep flipping them around. Tongs work great. It's really whatever you have. And I'll kind of show you what it looks like inside the pan as it's cooking. So you can see it's seasoned, and these are chunkier. And you got a saute pan, and you can see it browning in the bottom of it. You can see this browning. You know that's going to taste amazing. So I turned it down a little bit, but I'm going to cover it back again because these are pretty thick asparagus, and we want them to cook the inside too, so they can taste, so they're soft all the way through. Alright, you guys, I will show you the finished product, and it's probably going to take a good 10 minutes or so for these to cook. So I will get back with you guys and show you this. Hopefully you guys, this helps you guys. It helps you stay healthier, and the whole family stay healthier, and the whole family will love it. And you can always add your special stuff that you like on the side. So Hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.